Hi guys, hope you're all having a wonderful day. So the Nintendo Switch Lite is finally available for pre-order, and after taking a good look at what it has to offer, I now have some really strong reservations with it, to the point that I actually think it's a scam. Yeah, I'm going that far, guys, and this is what I wanted to talk to you about today. Now, I've been going all over the internet asking if the Nintendo Switch Lite is actually worth it, and I was kind of getting annoyed because everyone was actually playing the middle ground. I saw people writing that, yeah, if you're on the go, this is for you. Most YouTubers would say, hey, if you never played on TV, this is it. Or like, hey, if you need an upgrade from the 3DS, the Lite is for you. And I was like, no. No. This doesn't make sense. I strongly disagree. You know what? Let's run the numbers so that you'll understand what I actually mean. Okay. For starters, let's see what you'll miss out when you do buy the Switch Lite. All right. For starters, you don't get the Joy-Cons, which actually costs about $70. I know, right? It's ridiculously expensive for pieces of plastic like this. But since the Lite will not come with wireless Joy-Cons, you don't get the motion controls or rumble feedback that comes with it. FYI, if you buy this separately as a pair or as a solo, it usually comes with the strap, all right, in it. So that's pretty nifty. Secondly, since the Lite will never be compatible with the TV, even with a USB Type-C adapter, the dock is obviously out of the question. Now, surprisingly, this is very expensive. If you buy the dock as a set, which includes the charger and a very short HDMI cable, this costs about $90. Yeah, I know. This is $90 for a fancy cable manager. I know, right? But don't forget, HDMI cable and power cable includes if you buy this separately. Thirdly, you won't get the Joy-Con grip. This is going for about $10, but don't be confused with the charging version. Those cost about $30 a pop. This one comes with the basic Switch bundle. So what do we got now? Overall, that's almost $200 worth of accessories sold separately that you can find in a $300 Switch bundle. If you think about it, the Lite is only $200 compared to the regular Switch at $300. But if you run the numbers, are you actually saving $100 from buying the Lite? Or are you missing out on $200 worth of accessories by not buying the regular Switch? Where is the value? Which is actually more worth it down the line? You know what? Let's keep going. Fourthly, the max resolution of the Lite will be about 720p. Okay? This sounds about right, considering that it's meant to never be docked and it's running on a smaller 5.5-inch screen. I haven't found any mention of the max frames per second yet for the Lite, but since it has a smaller screen and it's designed to save battery, I'm assuming it's capped at 30 frames per second, like the regular Switch undocked. That means that unit, the Lite unit, is actually underpowered because it was never meant to upscale to 1080p or 900p for most games. Fifth of all, I don't care about battery life. All right. According to Nintendo, the Switch Lite will give you only 30 minutes more than the regular Switch. 30 minutes for a newer, smaller, lighter version. If you give me an hour, fine. Maybe. 2 hours? Oh, great. But 30 minutes? Come on. That's not even enough to call it a clear-cut advantage. I mean, we are trying to avoid calling the Switch Lite an inferior version of the regular Switch, right? But it's starting to look that way. In addition, there is a new Switch coming this year, which has about 2 hours more battery life than the original Switch for $300. Overall, that's about 1 hour and 30 minutes more than the Switch Lite for $300 plus all the accessories altogether. So as you can see, the Lite is starting to not make any sense, right? You might say like, oh, but KatimaGaming, it's $100 less. If you ask anyone who owns the Switch and is part of the Nintendo Shop ecosystem, they will tell you that $100 will not get you far. I mean, Breath of the Wild is a 3-year-old game and it's still at $59.99. Skyrim, which is like a grandpa already, a century old in gaming terms, it's almost a decade old, is still at $5.99. Everspace is $20 on Steam, and on the Nintendo Store, it's $40, right? And official Nintendo accessories, good luck. Forget about it. You're lucky if you're going to find anything below $20. So again, saving $100, are you really saving it? Because it's really not going to get you far. If you say like, KatimaGaming, but the Lite was meant to replace the DS. It was never meant to compete with the Switch. I mean, oh, come on, don't be naive. The regular Switch already replaced the 3DS. It replaced it years ago. It's just that no one saw it that way, okay? The whole replacing the 3DS propaganda, it's nonsense. It's been replaced a long time ago the moment the regular Switch was released, so don't be fooled, okay? So, yeah, I'm sorry if I'm coming off a little strong today. These are just my opinions, of course. I really think not enough people are talking about this. If you're thinking to buy a Switch, don't go for the Lite, man. Just don't. Get the new version. It has 2 hours more battery, almost 200 worth of accessories compared to the Lite, and even if you never use the TV function, it's better to have it and not need it than to eventually need it but not have it. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching my rant. Like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. Again, this is just my 2 cents. I don't mean to offend anyone, especially those who already pre-ordered the Switch Lite. Comment down below what you guys think. Let's talk about it, and I'll see you in our past, present, and future videos. Sawasdee krap.